It's my assignment to show you the progress that I've made, that God did.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Your life is going to be the worst it's ever been when you say life ain't fair. You will be the most unproductive you've ever been in your life. You'll be the brokest you've ever been in your life with money when you go, life is unfair. That will be the most miserable time of your life when you sitting there going, it ain't fair. But when you go, you know what? Your life is going to be the worst it's ever been when you say life ain't fair. You will be the most unproductive you've ever been in your life. You'll be the brokest you've ever been in your life with money when you go, life is unfair. That will be the most miserable time of your life when you sitting there going, it ain't fair. But when you go, you know what? Life ain't fair. I got to do something about it. You'll be the happiest. You'll be the happiest you've ever been when you take ownership of your own money, your own time, your own whatever.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, what's good, y'all? You already know the vibes. If you catching it from this part, you catching the replay, baby, because people gonna come in after this and watch this. But I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for coming through to get these gems that I'm about to drop on y'all. This edition of the Boss Collab Network is dedicated to the people. Okay, I'm dedicating it to the people. I'm giving out a free credit class. It's gonna be real quick. Y'all know it ain't gonna be no boring stuff or nothing like that. So stick with me. Grab your pens, grab your paper, grab your homegirl, grab everything, and make sure them fingers working because I got a couple of things to give away today. Okay, while y'all at it, let me go ahead and share this, but do that for me as well. Share this, like it, subscribe to the channel, share it out to somebody. Go ahead and click that share tab, copy that link, go ahead and text it out to a couple of people. I know it's Taxmas, y'all. I know people been real hush about Taxmas, y'all. The tax laws done changed, okay? So all the big checks, they ain't rolling in like they used to. So you know what we got to do? We got to make sure that when this check comes, that we do the right thing by it. Because the thing is, it ain't that much, okay? It ain't life-changing. It's enough for you to get to the next level, all right? So I'm here today to give y'all this class just to let you know how to take a few of your dollars and go ahead and start cleaning up your credit. That way you can go ahead and obtain assets. You can invest into different things. I got a whole bunch of stuff to give y'all, but just go ahead and like the video, get some people up in here. We're going to get started because I'm not going to be here long, all right? This is the Boss Collab Network. As you see down there on the pinned comment, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Also, if you feel motivated to go ahead and donate to the cause, go ahead. The Cash App is right there. And also all my links are in the description there. Right. So let's get started. All right. I hope everybody is feeling good out there. Let me see some comments. Let me see some hearts. Give me some love out there. Right. Because that's what I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all some love today. Okay. All right. So who am I? All right. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tori Simmons. I'm your health and wealth coach. What I'm here to do is I'm here to show you how to get that mind right, go ahead and get that body right, and of course, get that bag right, all right? That's what we are into over here on the Boss Collab Network. We network with like-minded people that want to exceed, that want to, succeed. They want to help other people grow, and that's what we do over here. We share gems to help people grow. Now, how did I get certified into credit repair? The way that I got certified into credit repair is basically life experience, okay? Life experience got me into the game first. Just me messing up my credit straight out of college. Back then they were throwing credit cards at us and all kind of stuff like that. I had no idea what I was doing. And so it took me years to learn the game. But what also helped me is that for 20 years, I've been in the banking industry where I learned all the tricks of collections and credit and how banking works and how they make their money and how the fees work and how to jump through those loopholes. Okay. So 20 years of that experience, as well as I did go ahead and get certified in Virginia as a credit specialist, a credit repair specialist as well. So as I started, gaining my knowledge and building my skill set, I just started to keep going after it. I started helping people, fix their credit. I fixed mines, of course, and I started finding more loopholes to jump through. So you guys know when I find something to jump through, I'm going to show you how to jump through it too. Okay. All right. So that's how I am certified. All right. Why do I care? Why do I care to go ahead and give a free class? The people are charging all kind of money to go ahead and do this. Why does Tori care? Tori cares because, listen, you got to get back. All right. That's the bottom line. You got to give back. What God gives you, what comes easy to you, you got to give it back. Now, the question is who going to keep up with it? Who gonna grab those gems? Who gonna write down those things? Who gonna attend the classes and get the ebooks and get the courses and all that stuff? Those are the people that want to exceed, okay? Succeed. Let me go ahead and give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get some folk up in here. All right, before we get started. Let me go ahead and let's see here. Go ahead and get started here. Let me go ahead and get started. But yes, go ahead and like, comment, and share the video. Go ahead and like, comment, and share the video. So yes, that is why I decided to give back. I always, try to give some gems and stick around because I got a lot of freebies for y'all. I got a lot of goodies for y'all. I just need to see y'all in the comments participating. Hey, Uno, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right. I appreciate it. All right. So again, why do I care? Where did this come from? Well, where this came from is, basic life experience. I know how it is. I'm a single mother of 2 daughters. Okay. I know how it is when you want to do more and you just don't know how. You taking course after course, you're not catching up, you're not catching the information. You're like, what's going on? I gotta find the right lane for me. And that's how I was. I worked corporate, corporate jobs for over 20 years. I was, I started working when I was 14. Once I started getting into the banking and started getting those secrets, I was like, oh, I like this. Okay. And then when I seen that my people, needed the information as well, I said, oh yeah, this is something that I definitely got to share. All right. Definitely got to share. So where does it start? Where does it start? I always like to start off my lives with something motivational. You see ET was there. So it definitely starts with mindset. Okay. So when you are going after any goal, you have to get your mind right first. Okay. That it sounds cliche. I know. It sounds cliche, but it's right. You got to get rid of distractions. You got to get rid of negativity. You got to get your mind tunnel vision on your goal. So if your goal today is to go ahead and fix your credit, or your goal today is to fix your financial portfolio, let me see some ones in the comment. Let me know that you there. This is where you at, because you already know if our visions are not aligned, now is not the time. Okay. So if you are trying to get to the bag and get up there in the financial world, let me get some ones in that chat. But your mindset has to be set first. So you got to know what you're going after. All right. Write that down. That's a gem there. Get my mind right. You got to clear all obstacles. Anything that's bothering you, you need to work through that. You got to work through that and resolve that. Well, how do I do that, Tori? That sounds so easy. I mean, just get your mind right. I got you. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to start removing distractions. So things that are distracting you, things that's in your way of your goal, you want to go ahead and get those things resolved so you can move that off your plate. If you overworked, I need you to go ahead and get some of that work done. I need you to buckle down, get all of that, get your plate clear, because what you're about to put on your plate is going to need some room. Okay. The way that I do that is through meditation and affirmations. If you've never caught my morning show, positive affirmation sessions, go back on my channel. I got quite a few videos up there, as well as playlists up there that help you get your mind right. Okay. And all getting your mind right means is that you are focusing on self. Okay. You are focusing on self. All right. And hold on just a minute, because I'm feeling a little parched. Okay. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all already know I got to have my vitamins. It don't matter what time it is. I still got some cases to work tonight. So I'm going to kind of be up tonight. So I always have my NutriBurst with me. All right. You got to feed your body. That's the other part of mindset. You got to make sure that your body is right. So give me 2 seconds, 2 seconds. And I'm good. And I'm back. And I'm good. And I'm back. All right. But that's what you got to do. You got to get your mind right. Got to get your body right. You got to feed your body, because if you don't feel good, you can't do good. If you don't feel good, you make poor decisions. If you don't feel good, you can't think straight. All right. This is part of removing those distractions. All right. Because we got big goals in front of us. We got big, big, big goals in front of us. All right. The second thing you want to do is you want to affirm. You want to use your affirmations. You know you're on the right track, because it's going to be some confusing times, especially when you're trying to fix your own credit. So I need you to be able to snatch that time and say, listen, get a hold of it. All right. Get a hold of yourself. Okay. Get it together. We got this. We making the right decision. Let's get it popping. All right. Get your mind right. Because for this, you have to have your mind right. You have to have your mind clear. Raise your vibration. You can do that through music. You can do that through dance. You could do that through writing. You can do that through watching my videos on affirmations. Okay. Just raise your vibration some kind of way so that you stay motivated to go towards the goal. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get to the basics. I told y'all when we was promoting this free class that we was going to get to the basics, and that is basic budgeting. Okay, budgeting. This is what everyone does not like, but I need you to go ahead and get into it. This is what's going to reveal the money that you are wasting and the money that you can be putting towards something else to get that higher credit score that you want. So again, we are going back to the basics, baby, and all that means is that we are going to be budgeting. Well, what is budgeting? All right, budgeting is pretty much figuring out your financial portfolio. Okay, you want to know how much money you bringing in and how much money is going out. Sometimes it happens so quick we don't even realize that we wasting money or putting dollars out there that can be allocated to something else. So that's why a budget is so important. All right. And a budget means that you are taking your income, you are taking your expenses, and you are separating your expenses from your income. That part that's left, that's your disposable income. All right. That's what you got. That's your play money. That's what you got to play with. All right. Get excited. Get excited. All right. This is what you got to play with. The best way to beat your budget every month. All right. This is a gym, y'all. Go ahead and get ready to write it down. Get ready to write it down. The best way to beat your budget every month is to add income and to reduce expenses. Okay. Add income and reduce expenses. Okay. Now it sounds simple, but it ain't, because once you start crunching your numbers, you're going to be like, oh, I don't know, all the DoorDash and everything else you got going on, Netflix and everything, just coming on out every single month. No matter if you watch it or not, it's coming out every month. So when we budget, what we do is we want to have our mind set on a specific number. That number is going to be our bottom line. Okay. This is the money that what you're going to do is you're going to trim off those expenses, because we need to reveal where that extra money at, where our play money at. Are you throwing it to McDonald's and DoorDash and Sheen and Fashion Nova? Are you playing with your play money like that? Listen, I don't want to play with my play money like that. Okay. I'm at the point right now where I like to use my play money to put into the stock market, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. All right. Right now, we on step one. Budgeting. All right. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. We about to turn up in here. Now, how do I do that? Okay, as far as your income, you want to break your income down. Now, if you only have a 9 to 5, that is fine. What I need you to do, though, is I need you to add some income. So you should have income 1, 2, and 3. At least, you could do 1 and 2, but 1, 2, and 3 is a good start. All right. And that could be your main job. That could be your side hustle. And of course, you always want to have some passive income. You want to have some money coming in while you sleep. All right. If you haven't taken my Wi-Fi Money business course as of yet, definitely go ahead and comment in the comments if you want a copy of it, because I am giving away some copies for free tonight. All right. Learn how to make some money in your sleep. Learn how to make money while you are away from the office. Okay. While you are away from your home. You just want those deposits to just keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling back in. All right. So our goal is to add income, and we want to cut expenses. How do I cut expenses? Ooh, this is the fun part. This is the fun part. Okay. The way you cut expenses is you want to list everything. I mean, everything that you spend money on. And the best way to do this, write this down, okay? The best way to do this is to grab your bank statements, all right? Because a lot of times we think we remember these subscriptions. We think we remember what we subscribed to and what expired and what didn't. But truth be told, they taking that money out whether you like it or not. All right. So we are doing our investigation now. Where's my play money? All right. I needs my play money. All right. So what you do is grab any of your cards that you use, any of your bank accounts that you use, and go ahead online and pull those statements offline. You want to go the past 3 months, because remember, some of these subscriptions are, every 3 months, every 6 months, even a year. You know what I'm saying? So you might not know next year you get you get your statement in the mail and you like, what is this? I don't even use this app no more. Guess what? They playing with your play money. Okay. They playing with your play money. All right. So you get your statements. Go line by line, and I need you to write every little thing down. Everything that you spending on, everything, okay? Everything. The only thing that you don't want to put in right now is your it's like, miscellaneous. Like if you went to a restaurant or something, we're going to put that somewhere else. We're going to put that on a different tracker. For right now, we focusing on expenses like your bills. So your rent, your utilities, your gas, your car insurance, all the necessary things. Okay. We're not even doing subscriptions as of yet. We need to know what's the basics that my household needs to live every month, from month to month, to keep a roof over our head, to keep food in the refrigerator, to keep the electricity on. Internet is essential now. So you have to add that in. Every bill, phone bills, okay, tuition, anything like that, you want to go ahead and add that into the expense. Now, okay, I know you said this sound all good and dandy, but we are supposed to be writing this stuff down. Don't worry. I got a freebie for you, okay? I got a few freebies for you, all right? The first freebie is actually what we call a monthly budget sheet. So it looks a little something like this, okay? It can vary in design and things like that, but basically they do the same thing. You could get a one that looks like this and has different columns and different things for you to fill out and things like that. Doesn't matter. The main thing what it has your income column and it has your expense column. And this is what we're going to be focusing on when we are budgeting. What we need to know is exactly what's coming in and what's going out. Now, another thing that you're going to need, which is another freebie that I'm going to give you, thank you for showing up and thank you for showing out, I appreciate y'all, is a bill tracker. This is actually where your bills are going to go. So you're going to have a few trackers, okay? I want you to keep this in a folder where you can go ahead and upload and update this at any time. You're going to go ahead and put your actual bills on here. So this is the rent, utilities, gas, car note, everything that we were just speaking about. Well, what's the difference between that and the first one? This one kind of gives you like a snapshot, okay? Gives you a snapshot of overall of everything in one glance. We need to break it down. We're looking for our play money, okay? So we need to break it down. This is going to help you say, these are my essential bills for the month. I know when it is. I know when it needs to be paid. I know if it has been paid and when it's due again. The last freebie that I'm going to give you for this segment here is going to be the subscription tracker. This is going to be your best friend, okay? This is going to be your best friend. Why? Because you're going to realize that you got hundreds of subscriptions that you didn't remember to cancel, okay? So what you're going to do is, again, your bank statements are going to be your source. Take your bank statements, all right? Take your bank statements, go through them line after line. I go 3 months behind for right now, but I always, when I get more time and I, got things organized, I go back 12 months because I'm still looking for play money. Okay. I'm looking for them people that ain't even showing up on my statement. They just taking $5.99 out and I don't know where it's going. Okay. Because I don't even got the app on my phone. All right. We looking for that play money. So use these freebies. Okay. Use these freebies here. And what I want you to do is, once this video is over, I want you to go ahead and email me, okay? This is my email address here. Email me. I'm going to send you all of those freebies out. And I have tons more, okay? Remember to share, tag, and invite. Share, tag, and invite, y'all, all right? So that is going to help us get an idea of where our money is going and what is actually, coming in. Do we need to add income? Do we need to reduce expenses? What's happening here that I am in debt or my credit is suffering? All right. So that is budgeted in a nutshell. Well, some people, have a couple of fears of doing budgeting. They don't like to do budgeting because it really tells the truth about how you spend money and what's your relationship with money. So it's kind of scary, but listen, you could do it. Okay. You can do it. All right. Don't worry about that. Some of the concerns that I did get in my inbox about budgeting was putting things on automation. Now, automation, let me tell you, automation is everything. Automation is going to help you stay on track. Okay. It's going to help you stay on track. Automating means that you are going to put your bills on bill pay. All right. When it's due, it's going to come out of your account. When it's and then we'll go how we're going to use that leverage to raise our credit score. But for now, sticking with budgets, you got to get in the habit of it automatically coming out of your account. Now I understand. I've been there before. I've been there before. I've been there before where people done snatch money on my account and I ain't know what was going on. And child, I was looking just like this. I ain't know what to do. I was like, I'm never getting on auto pay no more. Okay. You can't be like that. Okay. It's time to grow up now. Okay. It's time to grow up. Pull your big girl jaws on. Okay. Put your big girl jaws on. Right. You cannot be like that. It's time that we deal with these things. So if you're running from somebody, the best thing for you to do first is to go ahead and get you like a prepaid account. All right. This is a gem. Write this down. If you're running from people and you're scared to do automation, what you want to do is you want to get you a prepaid account. What's a prepaid account? This is kind of like Chime. This is kind of like Ace, Ace Elite, those cards. You want to start out with those cards, but you got your money coming on that card, right? Your money is being direct deposit. Do not pay who you running from or who you plan on running from. Do not pay them from that account, not ever, because that's how the garnishment gets attached to you. All right. Gem dropped. Okay. Don't do that. But eventually, I need you to work on these things that you're running from, because what that is doing, that is draining your mind. That is draining your energy. You're getting, frustrated and trying to jump through these loops and run from Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay. We don't need that in our life. All right. So that's why I need you to be doing that, because I don't need you to be looking how I used to look when they used to snatch my money out my bank account. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe I got rent. I got my phone bill. Oh my Lord, I can't believe it. I'd be looking so sad. I don't want y'all to look like that. Okay. I don't want y'all to look like that, but you definitely have to go ahead and deal with it. Okay. Now, the way that, let me just take a look here, because I wrote some notes here because I ain't want to miss nothing. All right. So we talked about the money coming in, the money going out, and what's left over is our play money. That's our money to flip. That's our money to either multiply so that we could pay these debts down, or we could multiply so that we could enter into the stock market. All right. But I am going to get into that in a little while. So you got the gem about if you're running from garnishments and things like that. Okay. The other thing that I want you to do, let's see here, about setting automations. The best way to keep up with automations is to set reminders. All right. Come on. It don't matter if you young, old, or whatever. You're not gonna remember. All right. Let's just get to that. You not gonna remember. All right. Set reminders. Set reminders on your calendar of when those bills is gonna be coming out, so you are not surprised. Eventually, we want to get to the point where we're not even worried about it anymore. We just like, okay, oh, that came out. Oh, I got this much left. That's what you need to be worried about. You know the saying, out of sight, out of mind. You ain't gonna worry about that money that's going to the bills, because you're gonna want them lights to stay on. You're gonna want that internet to stay on. You're gonna want that food to stay in the refrigerator. You don't want to be outside, okay? So you're gonna want those bills to go through, and you're gonna forget it, and you just gonna be focused on your disposable income. So set those reminders on your phone and your calendar in the beginning. Eventually, we're gonna get up off of that, all right? Use the subscription sheet. Once you go through those subscriptions, I need you to streamline that. I need you to say, what do I need and what don't I need? Okay. What do I need and what don't I need? Some things are kind of repetitive, like the like Netflix and having like let's say Disney Plus, only because I know the Proud Family is back and I'm kind of jelly that I can't do Disney Plus no more because it's not in my budget. And I want to see the Proud Family, the new season. But guess what? I'm off to bigger and better goals. So that got to cut. And I need you to have those type of conversations with yourself. What do you need? What do your children really need? Do they need 50,000 apps or whatever whatever's charging your phone? Go through those bank statements. Use your tracker, okay? It's going to look like this. Use your subscription tracker. That way you know which ones to cancel, you know which ones are weekly, monthly, yearly, or anything like that. This is all coming to you free. Just send me the email, okay? Just send me the email. Now, once we get our budget together and we know what's coming in and what's going out, we actually know how much money we have to go ahead and start paying down these debts, or if we need to build our credit. Okay, now we got disposable income. This is what we want. We want to know what's left over. What do I have? Do I need to get more income so this my play money is a little bit bigger, or what do I need to do? That's what a budget does for you. Okay, the next thing you want to do is now we're going to focus on the credit report. Okay, the way the credit report is, I want you to think of it like a game. Okay, I want you to think of it like a game. This is the chart here that actually shows you the breakdown. So it gives you credit mix, amounts owed, credit history, new credit, payment history. This will also be in your freebie package as well. It actually shows you the percentage it uses to come up with your credit score. So you see there are different kinds there. There's 30%, 10, 15, 10, 35. What, depending on your goal, because this is tailored to you. Your credit is tailored to how you live. Your credit is tailored to how you spend your money. Once you figure out which part is important to you, which one is going to be the most important, that's what you're going to focus on. Are your balances too high? The amount owed? Do you not have enough credit history? Do you not have a good mix of a credit history? Oh, you got some late payments. That payment history is kind of bad. And as you see, payment history is a big part of the chart. So you definitely want to pay attention to the payment history, okay? So that's just a little snapshot. And again, it'll come in your freebie packet. Just send me out the email and I'll get that to you, all right? Depending on how you play this game and you make sure you have a good balance in each section, that's what makes up your credit score. Now, it's different things that you can do to manipulate the score, and that's where I come in at, okay? There's different things that you could do to manipulate the score. So that's what we want to do. Everybody kind of, starts off with the same thing. It's just basically how you're using your credit to leverage more credit or more assets, all right? The credit report is made up of trade lines. What a trade line is kind of equal to an account. So if you have like a car loan, that's a trade line. If you have a credit line, a credit card, that's a trade line. If you got store credit, that's a trade line. These are all individual lines that report to your credit, which are organized into those sections that I was showing you. So for instance, credit mix, they want to know if you have an installment loan. Do you have credit cards? Do you only have store cards? Do you have any big bank cards? And they give you a few points in that section. Well, how have you been on your past credit card history? Have you been making your payments on time? We'll give you a little bit over there. The goal is to get the full amount in that section by playing with your accounts, okay? So we don't use credit to just go shopping and just, frivolously spending. Those days is over, all right? Those days is over. If you here right now, I know you are with me and we are aligned, and I know you know what I'm saying. Those days is over where we just going shopping and going to the mall and our kids say they want $200 sneakers and all this stuff. Them days is over, okay? Because that $200, you could go ahead and flip it 100 different ways and still see some return back. So we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So the goal is, write this down. The goal is to have more positive trade lines than negative trade lines. So when you hear people say they got a credit score of 750, 800, things like that, when you hear those things, you know that they actually are, getting most of the points in that section, okay? So that is the name of the game. I need more positive trade lines than I do negative, okay? So now is a time where you got to make a decision. It's not rocket science to figuring out how you are going to fix your credit. And just a disclaimer, I am not, this is not financial advice or anything like this. I am just telling you how I actually fixed my credit within 30 days. And what I had to do was I had to make a decision. All right. I got all this information. I was seeing everybody, but I was looking like this. I was like, what? What I got to do? What I got to say? What I got to see? What I got to say? You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what to do. So what I decided was there's two ways that you could fix your credit. Okay. Write this down because somebody gonna charge you for this right here. Okay. Somebody gonna charge you for this right here. It's two ways. Either you gonna pay it or you gonna dispute it. That's the only two ways to go ahead and fix your credit. So you got decisions to make. You got decisions to make. What you gonna do? You gonna pay it or you gonna dispute it? Okay. Now it's a process to both. It's a process to both to maximize, the most benefits so that it benefits you, so that credit score raises as high as it can. Okay. If you decide that you are going to pay, you have a few options. All right. You have a few options. You can either pay it in full. Some people, they just have a conscience, they have a conscience and they know they borrowed it and they know they're late and they know they're going to pay it in full. More power to you. It was kind of a myth. And I say a myth because it hasn't been proven to me that if you paid your credit card bill or your debt in full, that you would receive all of your points that you lost when you went delinquent, right? Hasn't really been proven to me, because it depends on what your credit score is, where you're at that moment. Okay, depends where you're at, and everyone is different. As for me, what I did was I decided to do a little bit of both. I paid a little, I disputed a little. Okay, that's how I got the turnaround in 30 days. Boom, bam, boom. Okay, that's the gem drop right there. Okay, if you decide to pay, you can pay in full, you could settle in full, or you can have a pay to delete. Paid in full is just what it says. You pay every penny that you owe there. They go ahead and they update it on your credit report. Settlement in full is where you pay less than what is owed on there, but they agreed to go ahead and mark it as settled in full, meaning that you satisfied the loan or the debt, and either they can remove it or they can just go ahead and update it. That's where you come in at, because you would need to know if you need this to be on your credit or if you need this to be off your credit in order for your credit score to jump up higher. All right. So there's a lot of negotiation skills that goes on, with that. Some gems that I can give you if you deciding to go ahead and settle. Again, this is tax time, so it's a good time to do it. And they know that people are coming to ask for those deals. But make sure you contact the company at the end of the month. This is only if you're settling, okay? At the end of the month, this is when they're trying to reach their goal. Do not give up. Okay. Do not clam up at the first no. You're going to hear no because they trying to get their quota and you trying to keep your coins. You trying to get your play money. All right. So that's what you got to tell them. What I do is I get on there and I tell them, listen, I got X amount of dollars. I owe about 4 creditors. I called you first because I feel like, I'm loyal to y'all. I've been with y'all since blah, blah, blah. Do your homework. Have your stuff in line. All right. I feel like I have been with y'all for a long time. I'm actually on a fixed budget, but I do want to make things right with you. Again, I got X amount of dollars. I'm just looking to go ahead and pay to go ahead and close this out and get this off my credit report and just move on. I just can't have this on my conscience. Just be a person, be human. Gym drop. Okay, make sure y'all write that down. You got to negotiate for what you want. All right. Make sure you got your strategy though. Make sure you got your strategy. You got to find out what's on your credit report, what you need to be removed, what you need to have updated, what you need to, show a different status. Okay. Make sure you do your homework. But that's just a little bit of how to settle accounts and how you negotiate with those creditors. Now, a pay to delete is just what it sounds like. You pay, they delete it off your credit bureau. Your credit report. But look, you got to be careful because sometimes if you remove some of them old trade lines, remember I was talking about trade lines, if you remove some of them, it might tank your score. All right. It might tank your score. So in your situation, you got to figure out, hey, do I need this just to be updated? Can they remove a late payment? Can they remove this off of it just so that I can show that this was a good standing account since 1997? That's going to help your credit score go. So this is why you got to have a strategy. This is why you got to have a plan and go after that plan. All right. So that's deciding to pay. Now, if you decide to dispute, a lot of people decide to dispute. A lot of people decide to dispute, but they don't know what they, getting themselves into. They reading and they looking and they like, well, what do I do? Should I pay? Should I dispute? I just don't know what I should do. Okay. That's a decision that you gonna have to make. Now, if you dispute, what that means is that you're going back and forth with the credit bureaus. Okay. You're telling them, hey, I found inaccurate information on my credit report, and by law, this needs to be updated to accurate information or removed off of my credit report. Done deal. Okay, that is what you're doing. They're going to come back and say, oh no, we verified this with some such and such. This is a valid debt. And you're going to go back and you're going to say, oh no, there's no way. I need to see signatures. I need to see a contract. I need to see, and either they're going to say, oh no, here goes the paperwork right here. We show that you put your John Hancock on it. Okay, this is your account, or they could come back and say, we're not able to provide that information. So as a result, we'll go ahead and remove this off your credit report. Okay. That's how the dispute process works. Okay. You would have to do that with each and one of your accounts. All right. You can do it on one letter. I don't recommend too many on one letter. I recommend repairing your credit in segments. Okay. So that's another thing that you got to ask yourself. I need you to ask yourself, how much time do you have? What are you trying to get? Are you trying to get new things? What's your budget? You need a budget to be able to pay off this debt. You need a budget to be able to pay on some debt. Or sometimes you might, just need some money to hire somebody to go ahead and do it for you. All right. But either way, you got to make a decision. So, how much time do you have? Because the dispute process can take anywhere from 30 to 90 days, sometimes beyond, depending on, how complicated it can get. You have to think, what am I trying to get? You trying to get a new house? Maybe you trying to redecorate your house, move some things around, do some spring cleaning. Or what about that new car? You trying to get that new car with the low interest rates? You trying to start a business, maybe a car rental company where you need multiple cars? Well, I need a break. What about a vacation? Are you trying to get on a vacation where you could just chill and relax and enjoy your time and have freedom? Or you just trying to get on top of some bills? These are the things that I need you to understand and find out. Okay. This is part of your game plan. What do I need? What do I need to do? What am I trying to get? Because it all determines on how you attack your plan. All right. How high do you need your credit to go? All right. So right now, what I have is I got some homework for you. Okay. I got some homework for you. Yes, I do. All right. It would not be a class without no homework, but this is gonna help you. All right. To get started, what I need you to do first is I need you to pull all three of your credit reports. Okay. All three of them. Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Those are the three major credit bureaus right there. If you go to annualcreditreport.com, exactly how I said it, annualcreditreport.com, because there are a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of places that try to charge you for your credit report. And at annualcreditreport.com, they actually let you pull your credit every week for free. So you don't have to pay for anything. All right. I'm Tori Simmons. I'm your health and wealth coach. Listen, we about saving them coins, all right, and multiplying them. We ain't about to just spend money frivolously, okay? That's not how we do over here, okay? But go there. That is your homework assignment. And what I need you to do is I need you to go ahead and write down the discrepancies that you see. So if you are deciding to dispute, the best thing that you want to do is you want to be organized, all right? Be organized. This is another thing that's going to be in a freebie package for you, okay? Just make sure you send me that email to get yours, okay? But you want to be organized. You want to use this dispute tracker to show which accounts you're going to need to dispute. I need you to put in the notes section why you are disputing it. Is your name misspelled? Is your address incorrect? Is the balance showing not paid but you paid it? Is it showing late but you never was late? If it's showing the wrong balance amount, okay, any little thing, like my name is Tori. People spell it Tory. Up, that ain't me. People spell it Torie. Up, that ain't me. Oh, Torii. Oh, that ain't me. Okay, if you all see any little thing, okay, by law, the information that is reported by the credit bureaus has to be accurate. Okay, it has to be accurate. All right, and I know this is a brief class, so we're not gonna go into detail about everything. So make sure you getting these gems that I'm dropping. Okay, make sure you getting them. So for your homework tonight, I want you to go ahead and pull all 3 of your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. All right, annualcreditreport.com. Pull all 3, download them to your computer or your phone so that you can access them later. And then use your tracker that's coming in your freebie package here. And I need you to write down each thing that you are going to dispute. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. So now, once we have that going, okay, because remember I told you the dispute process takes about 30 to 90 days. It can be lengthy. That's why you have to ask yourself, how much time do you have? Because if you are trying to get a house, or if you're trying to get a car, or you're trying to get something within 30 to 90 days, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and find that play money and go ahead and start negotiating some of these accounts off, okay? Because that is the fastest way. That is what I did. The fastest way that I got my credit fixed was to pay some of them jokers off. And I just negotiated my behind off and got bottom dollar, pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, they was a little tough, but I'm a little tougher. Okay. I'm a little tougher. I work for them. So, I know the key words to say and all of that good stuff. Okay. I know what to say. All right. So while that's going on, what you want to be doing in the background is adding income. Okay. Because we still on a budget. We want to add income. You want to do something, you got to bring in some more money. Okay. You want to go on vacation before you fix your credit, you got to bring in some more money. All right. And then even when you do that, don't go on vacation, because we're going to do something else with that money, but that we're going to get to that. Okay. In the background, I need you to be also strengthening your credit, okay? AKA building credit, all right? The way that you build credit, and these are for my people that message me and say, "Hey, I don't have any credit. What's the first thing I should do?" Or, "Hey, I can't even pull up a credit report. When I go there, say no report available." Okay. Well, that's kind of a good thing. You want to kind of start at this point as well. What you want to do is you want to leverage up, write this down, okay? Write this down. You want to leverage secured credit cards and secured loans. What does that mean? What that means is that you're going to go to the bank and you're going to tell them, "Hey, Mr. Bank, how are you? Always been a big fan of yours, ready to do, business with you." You are creating a relationship. Okay. You're creating a relationship there. All right. Yes. Yes. My friend goes here to this bank and she just tells me wonderful things about you. So I want to come here too. I want to be part of the family. All right. So what a secure card is, it's going to require you to go ahead and put down a deposit. Now, usually the deposits are anywhere from $50, $100, $200. Okay. And thank y'all for coming through. Thank everybody for coming through. I see y'all coming through. I appreciate y'all. I just don't want to hold the people too much longer. Okay. All right. But secure cards is where you put a deposit down and you go ahead and you actually just let that build. You can use it, you can utilize it. I recommend utilizing it on like small bills, like gym memberships, or maybe the kids book club or something like that. Something that's small, because your limit is going to be small. The amount that you put on for your deposit is going to actually be your credit line. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you keep that straight. You paying that off every month on time. This is where your automation comes through. Okay. Boss tip, all right? Get your pen and paper. You want to see your credit score jump? Do this right here, all right? I'm going to give y'all a minute to go ahead and get y'all pen and paper, all right? Remember, I talked about automation in the beginning. This is where you utilize it. So you got your secure card, right? You put your deposit down. You got your gym membership on it, right? Okay, you with me? You with me? The gym membership is due on the 10th. So you give the gym membership your secure card, all right? Boom, charge that automatically, right? Your secure card is due on the 25th of every month. So what you going to do? You going to automate that payment too. We already know how much is coming on there, $15 from the gym membership. You go ahead and give the secure card your bank information, give them that card information, say on the 25th, take out $15, pay that balance in full. Keep doing that for 6 months. Your credit limit will triple, quadruple. All they want to see is, are you responsible? with $200? Are you responsible with this? Can you use it? Can you pay it back? Well, if you ask me for 20, can you pay me back, on the day? Or if you're late, can you pay me an extra fee? We don't pay extra fees, by the way. Okay. But that's how you make that credit jump. Let's go again one more time. I got my secured credit card. I'm going to put my gym membership on it because it's nice and small. $15. Okay. $15. Put my gym membership on there. It's due on the 10th. So I'm going to tell my secure credit card, go ahead and allow them to bill $15 to my secure credit card on the 10th of each month. I'm going to tell my bank, now you're going to pay the secure card $15 on the 25th, which is the secure card's due date every single month. And what that's going to do is that's going to report to the credit bureaus that you know how to pay your account. And not only are you paying on time, but you are paying in full. And they like that. They like it to an extent. Okay. We'll get into that later. They like it to an extent, but they like it enough to give you more credit. Boss tip. What they really banking on you doing is getting too much credit and being irresponsible with it. That way they can charge you high interest rates. They can charge you late fees. And this is how the banks make the money. Okay. They're banking, they're preying on your downfall. So they're going to keep loading you and loading you and loading you with credit. The more you do good, oh, here go another one. It's your job to stay responsible. It's your job to stay on track. It's your job to put in that phone when them bills coming in, when they going out, when it's automated. I need you to become streamlined how you go to your job and you follow their policies and procedures. I need you to follow your own policies and procedures when it comes to paying these bills. Oh, they got to be on time. Oh, they can't be a penny less. Oh, they can't be a day late. Oh, no, 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 no. Because this messing up the bag. All right. This messing up the bag. So that's how building your credit works. Secured loans are the same way. Secure loans work the same way. You put down a deposit, they report to the credit bureaus every month. The only thing is that you do not use that loan. Okay. You go ahead and, let it sit and let it, look real pretty and stuff like that. They have some other ones, which I'm going to be giving away some boss tips on that in a few minutes. They have some other ones that will help to do that as well. Some other tips to boosting your credit score is to use, go ahead and use third-party reporting. Okay. Third-party reporting is like Experian Boost. You'll see a boost. They'll go ahead and report things that's not normally reported, like your rent, your utilities, different things that you actually pay that doesn't get paid, reported on your credit report. Boss Gym. Okay. Use third-party services. Go ahead and Google and ask who reports rent to the credit bureaus. Now, your landlord sometimes has to go ahead and agree, to participate in that. But hey, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, So definitely use that as well. If you look into boost your credit score, use those little things. Each little point adds up. You got to get obsessed with this thing. Okay. So make sure you use these gems. If you missed any of the beginning of it, go back. It's going to be on replay. This is my gift to the people. I need us to get our finances in order. Okay. All right. So that's building it. Once you are doing that, because you got the dispute working in the background, you got some extra money coming in, you done added a side gig, you decided to do something, you found your passion, you draw, you write, you learn how to sell these things, you got products, you learn how to sell that, you monetized on YouTube, so you getting a check there. Some kind of way we need you to add income. Once those extra funds come in, at that point, I need you to come back to your strategy, because I need you to say, okay, maybe you got a letter back from the credit bureaus and they said, no, girl, we got your signature right here. You signed for this. This is you. You owe this bill. Okay. So now plan B. We got to go into negotiation. Hi. I just got I just wanted to talk to someone about, maybe resolving my account. I just got my tax return. It's nothing what I expected it to be. Actually it's only about $600. You guys have worked with me so much, and I appreciate y'all so much. I owe about 3 credit cards, but I actually want to pay y'all just so I could get y'all taken care of. Y'all looked out for me when I needed y'all. Get into the sob story. Yeah, when I needed y'all, this all I got, $600 on my bill, $1,200. I really just want to get this over with. I want to get this done with. Is there any way that maybe we could make a deal or settle this out? You could update my credit report. This is all that I received. I was expecting to get $2,000. All I got was $600. I mean, this tax year is just crazy. They gonna relate, and if they don't relate, okay, I'll talk to you later. Then I'll call the next creditor. Either they're gonna say, "Oh, hold on, hold on," or they're gonna let you go, and you gonna let them go, and you gonna get somebody else on the phone. Okay, that's how you got to do. You got to negotiate. All right, you got to negotiate. So with those extra funds, you might want to settle out this account. You might say, "Well, they ain't gonna take it off. They ain't buying what I'm selling. All right, they ain't gonna take it off." Take from your extra funds that you get, and this is why budgeting is so important. This is why you have to have a budget, because you got to know what's coming in and you got to know what's going out. You got to know what's extra, where to play money at. You messing with my play money, all right? You messing with my play money, all right? So with those, you definitely want to go ahead and figure out which ones you want to pay off quicker, okay? All right. So after all of that, it's important for you to actually have a game plan. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to show. Okay, let me just okay, I had seen the back, I just it's important to have a game plan, all right? That was the point. The one that I really wanted to show was this one, okay? It's important for you to have a game plan, all right? You need to know where you are going so you can know how to get there. You have to sit and you have to write out your game plan as to how it's going to benefit you, okay? What's the game plan? Boom, let's wrap it up. First of all, get your mind right. Okay. I told you, remove distractions. Go ahead and get your mind clear. Stay positive. Stay in a calm state and stay obsessed over your finances. Okay. You gotta want to get it right. You want to do better. You want to do better for your kids. You want financial freedom. You want legacy. You trying to build something over here. I need you to become obsessed with your finances. Okay. I need you to expect positivity. Stop speaking negativity all the time because you ain't doing nothing but manifesting that. Don't say, oh, they ain't gonna take that. They ain't gonna. I done settled accounts for like $150. No lie. $150. That's all I got. Oh, I'm on a fixed income real quick. Who ain't? Who ain't on a fixed income? I'm on a fixed income. Okay. Yeah, this all I got. You know, expect positivity. When you make these phone calls, when you write these letters, I need you to expect that what you are expecting is going to come to you. All right. So get your mind right. That's number one. Two, organize your budget. I'm giving you the freebie pack. Okay. That's going to come with all the trackers from your budget to your credit to disputing it. And you're going to get one more at the end. All right. But organize your budget. I need you to focus on increasing your income and reducing those expenses. You can't do nothing if you ain't got no money to play with. If you just giving your money out to subscriptions and this and that and just lavish lifestyles and stuff like that, listen, you're not going to be able to do nothing. So I need you to organize your budget. Next, I need you to write out your strategy, okay? I need you to figure it out. You going to pay or you going to dispute? What you going to do? What you going to do? You going to pay or you going to dispute? I need you to write out what you're going to do, because remember, if you're going to pay, then you going into negotiation of settling, unless it's just on your conscience. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to dispute, I need you to write out your plan. What's wrong? Why are we disputing it? Is it not mine? Is the balance wrong? Is that not my name? Did I never live there? That ain't my phone number. I don't have no. You got to write out your plan, what you're going to say for each creditor. Your freebie pack got a tracker in there for that, okay? Apply your techniques, okay? You heard all these gems. You wrote all your notes. Don't be a professional note taker. Apply these gems. Make those calls, okay? In your freebie pack, you are also going to get how do I contact the credit bureaus by phone and by email and by mail, okay? So you'll have all of that in your freebie pack as well, okay? Apply those gems. Make those calls. Get online. See what you could dispute online. What do you have to mail in? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. Yes, definitely. You could use Chime doing a credit builder. I did that one too. Thank you so much. That is another gem right there. Chime has a credit builder which reports on time to your credit report. And I was shocked because I didn't really think it was going to do it. I think I had did a couple of ones before, and I was just like, oh wow, it's showing up there and it's accurate, you know. That's another one. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so yes, apply your techniques. Remember that this process takes 30 to 90 days, okay? Takes 30 to 90 days to go ahead and dispute your credit, you know, dispute things on your credit. It's not the fastest way, okay? So determine, what are you trying to get? How soon are you trying to get that? Because you have to see the end goal. You have to be realistic. If you're trying to see change, like I saw change in 30 days, you're going to have to pay some, okay? Remember, my email address is down there going across the screen. If you want the freebie pack, go ahead and email me. That way I can send that out to you and you can get started right away. Don't forget your homework assignment, okay? But yes, don't give up. If you're going through the dispute process, do not give up, okay? Go at least 3 rounds with them before you decide, listen, I'm going to just go ahead and settle this thing out. I done got my little passive income up. I done got my budget all cut out and shape and looking all nice and everything like that. I'm going to go ahead and knock them on out so I could get my points, okay? I'm already doing good, playing with my credit here, making sure I don't go over, make sure I don't max it out. I'm paying on time. Everything is on automation. Now you could breathe. And while that's working in the background, you can start working on your passion. You can start working on other things. You can start building other things. You can start getting involved with other things. When your finances ain't right, your mind ain't right. Okay? You got to tell yourself, listen, I deserve this. You are enough. Okay? You are enough to know this information, to learn this information. All right? So, the last freebie that I want to give you tonight is going to be a goal tracker, because you can't know where you're going unless you know where you at. Okay? And you also have to write it out and make it plain. So I'm giving you a goal tracker here. And what's that going to do is going to help you write out your main goal and what action steps you need to take after that. Underneath that is goal 2, goal 3, goal 4, goal 5. And they each have action steps. You have to write this out and make it plain. Now, you can use PDF filler if you choose to go ahead and type on the document. That is totally fine and up to you. And you can put it into a folder. I like to have access to my stuff on my phone, but I do both. I write them out and I also put it into my digital planner that's on my phone. So feel free to do that, okay? But definitely keep yourself in high spirits that you can do this, all right? Now, I know this was a fast class, and I just wanted to kind of give you like a brief overview, kind of like a jump start to fixing your own credit. You don't always have to hire somebody. I just had to see it one more time. Okay, but just one more time. All right. You don't have to hire somebody, and they don't have to look like that. But if you do need to hire somebody, definitely reach out to me. I do offer credit repair specialist services. And for tonight, what I'm going to do for my people, I'm offering 2 options. So if you don't want to do it by yourself, or you want a little bit more help of doing it by yourself, I do have the video ebook, which is just a series of videos along with all of the templates, all of your letter guides, everything you need to kind of get your process going. I do have that. You have it all in 10 easy steps, video guidance. You have a presentation, everything you need to kind of follow yourself. Okay. Follow and do it by yourself. But you'll also have email support. So if you have any questions or anything like that, you'll have instant access to me. Email access. Once I get it, I'll respond back to you. But yes, you'll have email support. You'll have the spreadsheet trackers. You'll have the credit bureau information, all the dispute letters that you need, just depending on, what reason you're using. That all comes in a video ebook. It is $47 for tonight only. Okay. So you actually get everything that I said in here broken down into a greater detail. All right. I want y'all to watch the replay. All right. If you feel like, hey, I could swing with this, all I need is for to tell me, all right, now send that one. All right, now send that one. Now tell them this. Now tell them that. Well, let me go get ahead and get the video ebook. All right. So that is on sale for $47 tonight. If you want one-on-one with me, I'm also available for one-on-one sessions. What that consists of is one-on-one credit repair. I am going to show you. You're going to learn while we do this together. Okay. Because my goal is to teach you so that you can teach somebody else who could teach somebody else who could teach somebody else. Okay. Everybody should not be paying. If you know the knowledge, you teach me the knowledge, then I teach this person the knowledge. And look, we might have a little business going on. We might go open up a little credit repair business. You know what I'm saying? make some passive income. You know what I'm saying? So one-on-one comes with all of that. You get the video ebook package, you get the specialist services that includes having late fees removed, removing damaging information, rebuilding your credit, jumping your credit score. You get all the little tidbits and all the stuff that I didn't mention in this video that comes with the one-on-one services as well. Right now, that is $350. That is a one-shot deal. We will work together for 6 months. Okay. We will work together for 6 months. All right. And tonight, if you are on a special right now, I am offering a payment plan, which is $99, and it's $99 for 4 months. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it gives you the option of still getting the services at an affordable rate. All right. So 3 options you have. You can watch this video. You can get that freebie pack and go ahead and start attacking those accounts, finding those errors, finding those inaccuracies and all of that stuff. You can do that. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is the video ebook, which is all of this information that I said tonight, broken down in greater detail in 10 easy steps, video guidance, all the letter packages that you need, everything you need to kind of get your credit cleaned up within 30 to 90 days. Okay. And then the third option is the one-on-one service with me. I am Tori, your health and wealth coach. That is $350 tonight. Or you can do the payment plan, which is $99, and then $99 for the next 3 months. Okay. So definitely consider that. I hope you guys got something out of this. The last thing that I do want to leave y'all with is because once we get our credit straight and we do start getting more assets and more money and things like that, we got to know what to do with it. Okay. So you know that I am partnered with my mentor, the Wallstreet Trapper, who teaches stocks. I mean, teaches it like you are a baby. If you don't understand anything about investing in stocks like that, you need to come on board. All right. Today was a major day. If you are in stocks, Meta actually announced their earnings. And so they actually went crazy. So this is Trap explaining what happened in the market today.
What's good, Trappers? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Again, the Trapper comes through. Facebook is crushing it over the last couple of days. Now, while everybody was saying Facebook is over, Facebook is going to go bankrupt, Facebook going to go out of business, the man just reevaluated the business and he went crazy. What I told you he was going to do, he was going to stop spending so much money on the metaverse, which he did, and then he was going to evolve because that's what good CEOs do. Listen, I said it. Tim Cook was whooping his ass, but listen, it is a 12-round fight. What did Mark do? He repositioned. On the earnings call, he talked about efficiency. He said that 18 times. And then he talked about AI. He said that 22 times. That's telling you how he's transitioning the business. Also, I said this on Trapping Tuesdays. I told you 4 things to look for: active users, reels, profit, and user time. Everything went up except for profit. Profits did go down because he was putting a lot of money into the metaverse, which he is now cutting. Listen, this is a great company. The man has 2 billion users on the app. No one else has more users than this guy, yo. The company is here to stay. But let me show you how I also double down on my word. To double down on my money, what we did was we got the QQQ because it has 2 companies that we talked about on Trapping Tuesdays. Amazon, the one we said we're going to follow to the bank, and Facebook, which we said we're going to follow to the bank. So far, we've made $3,300, man. It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper, man. We don't get it out the mud. We get it out the market. Salute.
Okay. Now, if you didn't understand any of that, it is fine. It is fine. It's fine. It takes time. What I did was in the description, I have a link to Trappers Anonymous. That is our private group where we offer support. We offer the basics. We teach you how to get it out the market and not out the mud. We ain't getting it out the mud no more. Okay. We with them. We want to print money. Okay. We want to print money. So yes, if you are interested in learning more about investing, you don't know where to start or anything to do, go ahead and get in the group. Definitely, this is a good time. Just like he said, he has Trapping Tuesdays every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his YouTube channel, and he drops gems. I mean, before they even Meta went sky high, he spoke it. He said, listen, I'm telling y'all, like, he don't tell y'all what to do, but when you hear that, like he say, Facebook is a phenomenal company, okay, that should be going off in your head. All right, but that's what's gonna our next class is gonna be on, is beginning investing, so I can kind of get you started get your feet wet. You know I'm here to help you. I'm your health and wealth coach. This is what I do, okay? The last thing that I want to give y'all is definitely a copy of my Wi-Fi Money Business course. If you haven't taken that yet, I am giving it away for free. Just go ahead and email me right there. I think right there. Once you see that email down there, go ahead and send me an email for your freebie pack. Go ahead and send me the email for your Wi-Fi Money course. And if you want to go ahead and work with me with the video ebook or either one-on-one services, I really appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. I hope y'all got some gems. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to have this video up for some time, so definitely get somebody up in here who needs this information, okay? And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all. Okay? Now, once you're a business, okay, once you are a business, whether you're a sole proprietor or if you're an LLC or any of those other ones that we discussed, your page should not be private. Your page should be public. That is on.
It's my assignment to show you the progress that I've made, that God did.